This one's a little better.
Is it?
I figured it would be just being John Deere. So. Did you know what you were wanting today?
What do you want to put in them? Let's see where we're at. To be honest with you, we drove 3 hours to you, bud.
Oh yeah? Doing good? Got some tools.
Yeah, I brought you that other train too.
Don't need a fan right now, that's for sure. Too chilly for that.
Yeah.
Is that the other, the John Deere one?
Yeah,
I'll look that one up. It might be more because it's John Deere, honestly, who knows?
I got a drill, impact, 2 cases of bits, 2 chargers, and an extra battery.
You doing all right today? It's a little chilly out there, huh?
Man, I'm hanging in there, man.
You know what you're wanting for the tools?
Like I said, man, you know, you've been fair with me. I really don't know.
They're in good shape, which is good.
I'm not a contractor. I use them at home. You know what I mean?
That's how mine are. Mine just sit in the closet and I get them out every few weeks and
since I
do
divorced
something
my
with
wife, I don't use them.
Yeah.
So.
So value on the stuff is like around that 350-ish mark is what it's worth. So I'd probably be in around like 2. Okay. And then the Heritage, I can just be like around $60. I just know that off the top of my head because I buy those all the time. So let me put all this in real quick so I don't forget. I'll do 75 on this. I think actually the last one I got 125 for, not 1. So I'll do 75 on that.
All right, appreciate it.
Interesting. John Deere. Is it Lionel as well?
It is,
okay,
yeah.
I see it. Did you get in trains for a bit or just?
Yeah, my dad was into them and he's got probably 18 of them.
Yeah.
Some of them, he's got a real good one that's actually the first Disney set that came out.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've had a couple of the Disney ones over the years.
So yeah, he sets one up under his tree every year.
Okay, yeah.
Last year
That's
was
cool.
the U.S. Army one that he got.
Nice.
It's pretty sweet.
Let's see if this one goes for any more than the other one did.
He's got a whole room, just nothing but trains.
Yeah. This one's a little better.
Is it?
I figured it would be just being John Deere, so.
You never know, man. I thought that Mopar, with it being Mopar.
Yeah. So this one I'd do like 150 on.
Okay.
So that one's a little better than the anything John Deere though. It's just kind of is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
All right, and then we got this case knife. 6254, right? This would be like 35-ish on.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 60.
Appreciate it, man.
There you go, man. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Need anything else? I'll be here. So, all right, guys. So just picked up all this stuff you saw. Got this John Deere Lionel train set for 150. It's like a $300 set. Got some DeWalt tools. All have batteries. All in really good shape. I think I paid $200 for all this stuff. It's like $350 worth of tools. Probably gonna take this 4-amp battery off this and sell it separate because we usually can get a little more that way. But you know, an impact, a drill, a fan, there's a radio, and then a Sawzall, and then a couple of bit sets here as well. And I picked up this case knife. It is a case. It says, "The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want." It's a, if I could get it to focus, which is not going to. 6254 SS case knife. Paid $35 for that. It's like probably a $65 knife. So, but yeah, that's what I picked up. It was $460 all in, I think. So, how you doing?
Good. I told you I would give you that COA back on that one.
This for?
That's for that baby dog.
Okay.
Yeah. And then see what you'll do on me. And if you got anything else in since I was here, last.
I don't think so. Phew. My nose is running, man. I'm freaking. I say it ain't normally that hot, but.
What y'all get?
Thai Smile.
Oh yeah. How many stars?
10.
Ooh.
Sometimes I switch it up and get crazy high star. Usually I get 5. That's like my go-to. But I was just feeling
frisky.
Feeling crazy today, I guess. So.
I don't see how what's his face did 100.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he paid. He paid for it. Don't worry.
It's funny when you see them come out with the when they do the 100 stars or whatever, and there's just a stack of chili flakes on the top of it that high. I'm like, God, I like spicy, but like I also like to live when I eat. The worst is we went to Hattie B's and
Oh yeah, Hattie B. Yeah. Oh yeah.
well, I didn't know that their mild is like normal people's death.
Yeah, it's hot.
And so I ordered the second to the highest spice because that's what I get at all these other places.
Yeah.
My chicken, she comes out and she sits my chicken on the thing and it's literally, the chicken's black.
Yeah.
Black.
Yeah.
And she goes, "You got this one." And I was like, I'm in trouble, aren't I?
Yeah. Been following your show, man. I like it.
Yep. Yeah, it's been growing pretty good. We've been starting to get some.
It's the content everybody wants to see. They don't want to see the, they want to see just the raw, natural stuff. I mean, it's just.
Yeah. And I don't sugarcoat anything. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm all transparent because I always tell people I'm not BSing anybody.
Yeah.
I'm exactly how I am on camera is how I am.
It is what it is, right?
But you know what you were wanting today.
What do you want to put in them? Let's see where we're at. I mean, I pretty much know where you're going to be, or at least I think I do.
So, I think the Barlows here, they look like they're about 90 a piece. The Razor one was like 100, and then this one was like 80. And then this one, their sales around 60 bucks on this one, new. So, 420-ish in value, 60% is 250. So,
We're about right where yeah, that's fine.
is that good?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Cool. I was gonna say I think we've pretty much figured each other out.
Oh
at this
yeah, I mean,
point,
I know,
so.
yeah, exactly right. I know where you're going to be, and if it works, it works. And
250. There you go. All right, guys. So just picked up some case knives. Been buying a lot of this stuff lately, but we got a brown bone. All these are like the brown bone Russell jig, is what it's called. The color, I guess. And this is the Razor. So it's got the Razor's edge there, and they all say Case Brothers on them, but they're pretty nice. Newer knives, so nothing too crazy. But we do always need this kind of stuff for the case over there. So got a couple of these Barlows here. They're the same, the brown bone. And then we got a Trapper here, 6254. Same thing, the brown bone. We got two of the Barlows in brown bone. And then the last one we got was this little baby Doc, little patriotic color. So pretty good stuff. I think I paid $250, which is about 60%. That's typically when I work out with him. These are all new knives. So then he brought back a certificate of authenticity for one of the ones I bought the other day. So, but yeah, $250 all in. I think it's like 420 or so in value. So got some stuff.
Some stuff, man.
That's funny looking Pikachu. The old boxes are so nostalgic. It's so much better. You know what you're wanting for this?
No, to be honest with you, we drove 3 hours to you, bud.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Where are you from?
Terre Haute, Indiana.
Okay. What made you come all the way here?
Oh, started watching you on YouTube.
Oh yeah? Cool.
You're about the fairest person around. So
Awesome. Well, I appreciate that.
we do a lot of buyouts.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd bring you some stuff, and
Okay, well, sweet. Hopefully we can work out some deals here.
I know it's expensive, but the platforms I use, I can't sell it.
Oh yeah.
So
So this knife I'm seeing around 200. Is that kind of what you saw?
about what
About
I
200
saw,
bucks. So on like something like this, I'd probably going to be around like $100. I'm usually about 50%, if that
I was
sounds good.
expecting to get
On eBay stuff. I saw the Pikachu going for like 60, 65. Is that what you saw in the box?
We couldn't find one in the box.
I
We
found a
found
bunch.
the smaller ones.
So I can show you here. Those are brand new. I found that one 53. And I don't know, maybe they are the smaller ones, I'm not sure. So there's two pre-owned in the box that I found that were both 65.
Yeah, we've had that for a little while, and when we first looked it up.
We had only
Open? That's what I thought we did.
I think I sold it to you.
I think you did too.
Yeah,
They're
when
pretty cool.
we got it, we just popped it open to verify that it still worked,
Yeah.
and then it's been in the box ever since.
It's on Blu-ray.
Yay, alright, you're on. So, did you find any of these? Do you know?
My wife
found
picks
a
a lot of them up. I don't know.
I found a similar, like that's a facsimile one as well that I found that for 40. I don't see like the same one. Let me try.
We just got that probably 3 weeks ago. I never even looked to see if those were live signatures.
It seemed
Like
like
it's
the
been
door
in
was
It's facsimile, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish they were live signatures. It'd probably be worth a fortune.
Right.
Because I see Pat McAfee there, so this one I'll think on for now. Some Oakleys. Never seen this pair. The thing about these things is I get people all the time that bring me glasses, and I'm like, dude, you paid $200 for these, and they're like 40 bucks. I don't know what to tell you.
I'll be honest with you. Half the stuff I have for you, I get, like I said, from buyouts.
Yeah.
So I don't ever. I understand all the prices. I watch
Yeah.
the show and I know you're fair.
This is an older hijinks. That's why the markings are just old markings. Some signed prints.
I know the ones I saw online go for money, and again, I didn't know where I could take those to, so I figured
Yeah.
I'd bring them.
I don't take a lot of stuff without like COAs. Is the only thing. The celebration stack.
These are the ones that I'm pretty sure are worth money. I know there's like a $900 plus card in there.
But
I've seen you. You get pretty excited when you see those cards.
yeah, I like Pokemon, man. I've been collecting, or I've collected it for years and years. You know, when we open the shop, we get all kinds of cards in here, so I always get excited because you just never know what you're gonna see.
And then all these still have their packs in them, so I wouldn't know for sure what those are all worth. So there's a Nintendo or Xbox One and a 360 in there.
Okay.
And all, like 40 games. I lied to you, man.
What's that?
These are the grails. These two here. I took them out
you're
of the
good.
tin.
I was like,
You're probably looking at them. Going,
I was looking at it, I was like,
crap, man.
$900. I was like, it's gotta be in here somewhere.
No, those are like the 5 and dime, what I call 5 and 10 dime ones.
Yeah, these are the penny cards. There's a couple decent ones in there. I mean, like some of these are still a few bucks, you know.
There's a few Magic in there too that
Okay.
when I scan them, scan for 15 plus. So.
Okay. There's one.
Oh, nice secret.
It's a secret rare one too, so
Yeah, when I scanned that one, I about crapped myself when I saw the listing or the sell prices.
I'm just pulling out some of the stuff that's like over 50, 60 bucks.
Right.
Alright. Let me look a few up real quick on these just to get the kind of more expensive ones out of the way.
The 360 Xbox will probably hold off on just because they're the Gen 1 models.
The white one.
Yeah, it's the OG
Yeah.
360 and OG Xbox One. They're impossible to sell anymore.
This is one of the best conditioned EX series cards I've ever seen. And that's a promo, so you got picked a good time to sell this too because they just re-released the megas, and so they just did a Mega Charizard set, so these are really popular right now. It makes me sad that we sold ours. We just sold one like 3 months ago for 250 bucks in worse condition than this one, and now that card is 350, so in 3 months. So these 9 puts you at 600, so that's those if you want to look through them and just double check them. I came to a value of 860 and paid you 70%. So and that's we use TCG Player when we go off that, and so a couple conditions were a little rough. You had some mod play. That one unfortunately had to be damaged because of the crease. It just is what it is. So did you just stumble across our channel? It's on YouTube? Or?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I try to watch a lot of different stuff, and
It's a good way to learn. That's how I've learned so much over the years. I watch a ton of different people, man.
we saw yours and I said, hey, let's watch this. And there used to be a show on, was it Netflix a couple years ago? The Swap Shop?
Yeah, I've heard about that.
And so when I saw your name, I was like, hey. So I ran over there and I said, well, it's not the same people, but we started watching the shows and I was like, man, he's pretty fair.
I know you've got a bunch of packs too. I know the Celebrations packs are kind of expensive. Celebrations packs, these are $25 now. There's literally 4 cards in each. So what's some of the craziest stuff you all ever found?
Well, other than this, honestly, gold and silver is why we do what we do. And if it wasn't as high as it was, I wouldn't do it as much as we do.
Yeah. These aren't really worth much of anything. It's just McDonald's stuff. All right, what else we got?
Some of that I can't touch with my earth magnet, so I'm
Okay. Sterling. So this is all you said. You think gold and stuff?
a lot of it, I think silver.
Oh, silver.
It said vintage something.
There's your other pieces.
And I've seen some of those go before for money, just because it's what they use for vintage costume.
Yeah, like old costume piece. Definitely different. I definitely don't think it's gold, but it's got some tarnishing there. That would be crazy if it was. A fortune, man. And just a lot of sterling, man. I'm just not taking right now because the refineries are shut down. They haven't been buying sterling for 5 months, so I don't have anywhere to move it. I've got that box right there. It's 15 pounds of sterling that I've been sitting on for 4 months, and they're just not taking it. But I'm sitting on, so like if there's jewelry pieces that I think I can put out as a jewelry piece, then I'll buy those. But a lot of like the melt stuff, I just don't have a way to move it, unfortunately.
That's actually I think that was marked.
10 carat there. Since you drove all this way, I'll still pay you 80% on this stuff. I'm paying a little less right now, but I'll still give you 80% on that. So that's 140 on that. So I came out for this Pokemon stack to 755 bucks. If that sounds okay to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's 70% market. That's how I pay on that. And then your gold. Let me put that in. These 3 things was 160 is what I came out to. So like 130.30. If that sounds good. So, and then I'm gonna ask him what he came up with over here. So $200 on things, like 225. So like 215 here is what he's got value on that. Is what I'm giving you. I mean, sorry, not value. Looks like he says this is
Can we
between.
do just a little bit more on this if we do some install credit?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do install credit, I can give you a little more. What are you looking at?
He wants a Wii controller
Okay.
over there, a game, and then the result, which is right there.
All right, guys. So you saw that interaction there. They came from Indiana, so it was like a 3.5 hour drive to sell some stuff. That was pretty cool. First time that's happened, but we've had local people come, but from out of state, that's awesome. So we appreciate you guys for showing up and bringing us some stuff. And I think they were happy with what they got, and we were happy with what we got. So got this cool little Pikachu toy for 30 bucks. Bought a knife. That's a nice. Classic blades, model number 1 to 7. Kind of an interesting one. Just another random knife brand, knife company I've never heard of. So there's just so many of them out there. A pair of Oakleys. We got a bunch of video games and like this power probe thing that you saw Gabe looking at. Got some Pokemon packs. Celebrations being the best here, about 25 a pack. And then we got a lot of cards here, so a bunch of random stuff. This is the stack that's kind of the better stuff. We got the secret rare Charizard from Flashfire, Charizard VMAX from Darkness Ablaze, Evolutions are this Rayquaza V, this Groudon EX, which is really nice and really good condition, the Mega Gengar Shiny, a Gardevoir, and another Charizard there. A bunch of other stuff that's just kind of, you know, not too crazy expensive or anything. A lot of like, you know, $5, $10, $20 stuff there. So then a couple pieces of gold that you saw me pick up, a 10 carat piece and a 14 carat piece. And I think that's everything that we got from them. Long transaction. It took a little while to go through all that stuff, but when there's Pokemon and gold and other stuff and lots of games, that's Pokemon cards are what takes the most time. So, but they were super nice. They were nice to hang out and super patient with us. Yeah, we appreciate you guys showing up and just coming to support our business, guys. It means a lot to us, and coming from the YouTube channel. Always tell me that you watch the channel. It makes me feel pretty awesome inside when I hear that kind of stuff. So, but we're working, trying to grow the channel, and if you guys like the videos, you know, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you think, and yeah, we just couldn't appreciate you guys anymore. So thanks again, and yeah, see you in the next one. There it goes. Door took forever to close. Anyways,